Hello. Hello. I am back again with with pussy prayers, okay? I gotta share this to the group. So, pussy prayers, speaking life into your pussy, especially as far as healing. And we're gonna go into soul ties, and we're gonna have to ask ourselves, do we really love this nigga, or do we need a Yoni steam? Because I thought I loved a couple niggas, okay? Okay, my baby daddy was one of them, okay? I just needed a Yoni steam, and I didn't know, okay? So, we are going into pussy prayers. I'll be doing some affirmations as well, just for anybody who wants, hey y'all. Anybody who wants a, something that they can go back and listen to, especially if they're trying to heal from things, like I said, the permanent STDs and things of that nature. Or if you're just trying to get over a nigga that you just don't know why you keep getting hung up on him, you only Steve, girl, okay? Hey girl, how you doing? Okay, oh, this is the first card that popped out was a time for healing. So for your, I'm gonna pull a couple cards. Ooh, Lord Jesus. Okay, let me get one more. Before I go into soul ties, I'll talk about pussy prayers and speaking life into your pussy, your yoni. Because, you know, when you have something, like I said, a lot of people who have STDs have them from early on. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes in the teenage years, sometimes before then, unfortunately. So when you're carrying that weight all the time, the emotional and the physical weight, it sometimes gets too much to bear and to handle. So one thing that you can do to start your pussy healing journey, okay, or your dick healing journey, whichever way, you can start by speaking life into your body and speaking life into your your energy. You know, you've let a doctor tell you that this is permanent and you can't do anything about it, but I'm here to tell you that it is not fucking true. And you can do something about it. You can change yourself and you can heal yourself. So one thing about speaking life into your body is that we have to acknowledge the darkness. We have to acknowledge the shadow, and we have to acknowledge the trigger words, and we have to acknowledge things that bring us back and hold our energy hostage. So once we figure out what our triggers are, and we figure out how to release them, and we figure out how to heal ourselves. Okay, so I have all crown chakra energy right here. A time for healing. Work through your fears. Work through your fears and show the world the real you. I think that's focused. Yep. So as far as healing, because I know a lot of people do not know that healing themselves is possible. So one thing that you should really take into account is the healing journey is a journey. Okay, so it's going to take more than just one session. It's going to take more than a month. You know what I'm saying? Like if you've had a disease for 20 years and you're just now starting your healing journey, you've been speaking this negativity in your life for 20 years straight, every day, 365. So you have to understand that it's going to take time. You know, and once you focus on that and you really want to heal that, you know, your spirit team, your ancestors, like the world is on your side, you know. And I feel like for a lot of people just get so like hopeless, you know, especially when you get that diagnosis. Okay, I know I was fucking devastated, okay? But given the lifestyle that I was, you know, forced into, I knew it wasn't a far stretch, you know, unfortunately. But, you know, I feel like going through that really helped me not only respect my pussy more, but it helped me be more conservative as well. Because, you know, I was conservative back then because I didn't want to be embarrassed, you know. But now that I have a brand new pussy, okay, I'm conservative in a different way. So I don't repeat the same cycles over and over again, because I didn't heal from the stuff that I was going through, way back in South Carolina. So when I say healing is a journey, I mean it in the fullest extent. It is a journey. And you have to learn how to speak positivity over yourself, because we are bombarded by negativity from our parents, okay, our friends, our peers, the media, social media, the TV. It's all just negative being pushed at you 24/7, 365. So it's nothing for you to absorb that into your own life, which is why you have to not only protect your energy, you have to protect your pussy, you have to protect your crown, okay? You have to protect from the pussy to the crown, okay? So as far as trying to heal, the one thing that you have to understand is when you take that step, everything that you want is going to help you align with that. Once you say, I'm done with this, I'm healing, life is going to kickstart you and push you exactly where you need to be. I was blessed to be able to say that I don't have a disease anymore. Thanks to my spirit team, and I thank y'all so much. Goddamn, because it was like the heaviest burden on my life, and I didn't even realize I was carrying it that much and putting it into my arts and things like that. Like that hold that guy had on me, it was showing up in my personal life, in my business life, in the relationships that I've had. It just kept popping up until I healed that. It was just flag after flag after flag. That's the thing about healing. It's always so obvious of what we need to heal, but until we actually get there, we ghost it. Yeah. Wait, hold on. No. Go ahead. Okay, I'm back. So, I don't know where I was at, but speaking life into your pussy, okay? So many times we're stuck in this energy, in this darkness, and we carry it into literally every aspect of our life, okay? So the one thing that you want to do is, number one, stop claiming a disease. You want to stop claiming it, okay? And you want to move forward with speaking positive affirmations into your pussy, okay? So a positive affirmation that you can say is, my pussy is healing from all of the trauma that I caused it. My pussy is, I'm gonna say that again. My pussy is healing from all the trauma that I caused it. And I know that when you are speaking these things, it's a lot easier to do it while you're masturbating, just because the energy from your pussy while you're using sex magic, it intensifies everything. Like I said, I have a succubus video that showed, that sort of gave an example of what I did to help heal. And I literally, pulled the energy accidentally. I didn't know I was doing that. But that's another way that you can go about it. I have the succubus video up on my YouTube page, and it's on my page as well. But when you're speaking life into your pussy, you want to literally hold that thing, okay? Hold it tight, okay? Imagine yourself channeling all the energy that you can into your hands and lay it on your upper abdomen. What I recommend is putting it like this, one hand on the upper abdomen and one right on your vagina, and just speak to it. Just speak to your body. You know, it's so weird how we treat certain things when spirituality is, again, it's a constant. So when we speak to plants, you know, they grow beautifully. When we speak positively to plants, they grow beautifully. But when we speak negativity to plants, in the study, they showed that they wither, fade, and die, you know, and our bodies are the same things, and our mouths manifest things, okay? And we want to be very careful when we're trying to heal so that we don't claim the negativity. We have to release it. We have to completely surrender to the idea of having a new pussy, okay? Because when I tell you I started my healing journey, I was like, oh, this is gonna take 100,000 years. I don't know how long this is gonna take. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like the consistency of healing. Like you get blessed by being lighter. You know. And I didn't realize how heavy I was until that weight was lifted. You know. And it was like I couldn't even be myself because of this that was happening. Erica, you have to go. Go ahead, take it. You already have it. Girl, she took the whole bag of pretzels. Okay, sorry. Listen. What was I talking about? Okay, so when you're speaking, when you're cleansing your pussy, okay, through words, you also want to try to limit the number of partners that you have, okay? Just because, you know, as you do a sexual exchange, that energy gets into you. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't have to be, you know, raw sex. A condom is still an energetic exchange. Like, it's literally, okay? I'm not even going to get into condoms because we're not even going to talk about it. But what you want to do is limit your number of partners. If you have someone that you trust, obviously, like if you're married, you know, obviously, like, go ahead, do what you do. But if you're single, I highly recommend holding that pussy out, okay? Hold that pussy out until you can either meet someone that you're comfortable with expressing your sexuality, or until you are, you know, completely healed. And like I said, it's not an overnight thing. It can be, yes, it definitely can be, because there are people who are strong enough to do that, okay? But most likely it's going to take work, you know, and it would be horrible for someone to, you know, be so close in their healing and then just give up on themselves, because I feel like so many people get tired of carrying the weight of an STD. They get tired of carrying the weight of the trust issues and the insecurities and things like that. So it's like either you become a bully, or you become a reserved energy. You know what I'm saying? Not bully. Like if you become aggressive, or you become reserved with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just one of the two natures of having like a stain, which is an STD. It's gonna do some work for you. Yeah. So when you are speaking life into your pussy, it shifts everything, because your root is everything, okay? Your root is your power drive, okay? Okay, literally your power drive. So when you speak life into that, it all channels up. You know, when we think that our darkness is like, oh, I have a cold heart, so it's my heart chakra. You know what I'm saying? It's most likely somewhere lingering in your roots. You know what I'm saying? It might have traveled up to the heart and stayed there, but most likely it is your root chakra. So when you're healing your root chakra, you can play things like meditation music. I have a positive aura cleanse music playing right now. It is on Meditative Mind. That's one of my favorite things to do, because or my favorite YouTube channels to listen to, because it's just full of different types of healing music. And if you don't know about the power of sound, you can they've healed cancer cells with music, okay? Like if they can dissolve the little gallbladder stones with lasers, or not lasers, the sound, you know what I'm saying? If they can break down particles, solid particles with sound, you can heal your pussy with it too, okay? So when you're masturbating, you want to, like I suggested, get a black tourmaline dildo, or like the little massage wands, okay? We all know what that is, okay? We all know what that means, all right? Get a black tourmaline one because it'll absorb every drop of negativity. And what you want to do is, as you're masturbating, if it's not too heavy, think of the time that bad thing happened to you, and ask for an energetic release. Like as you picture it in your mind, you say, I am releasing you. I am releasing you. I am releasing you. I am releasing you. And as you have this music playing, you have all your energy channeled in your hands, and you have your thing going. Okay, once that release happens, it just hits different. And you'll notice that in that moment, you feel lighter than you did before, you know, and it's just the consistent lightness over and over and over and over again, okay? And I feel like we honestly, we don't give ourselves as much power as we should, especially when it comes to taking charge of our bodies and our pussies, okay? Because pussies are motherfucking powerful. It is a literal portal into the spiritual world, okay? So we want to take care of it. We want to reserve it for the right people. I know that was my problem, because I wouldn't say I was very sexually active, you know what I'm saying, outside of the things that, you know, happened to me. I had like one boyfriend in South Carolina, and he wasn't shit anyways, but I had one boyfriend, and then you know, with everything that happens with you know dealing with my stepfather and us having to do like literally an emergency move on my damn birthday, you know, all that paired with me meeting the wrong person, that was all my call back to self-love, you know, being able to honestly being able to sit and examine my faults and everything, and how I got the STD in the first place, trusting someone that should have never fucking been around me in the first place, all for the sake of wanting love from a male, you know what I'm saying? After just leaving, you know, this abusive ass situation, you know, it was just a recipe for disaster. And I didn't see that spirit was calling me to self-love. I didn't know that until yesterday, okay? It took me too long. Sorry. It took me too long to understand that all I needed was self-love, okay? Which is why I'm telling you, like, when you're on this journey, encourage more self-love, more self-reservedness, and more, just more of the ability to notice that what energies you shouldn't be around, you know? I know my situation is different because sex is a big trigger for me, and it's one of my biggest traumas is sex. So for me, picking a partner right now, it really means the world to me, because like I said, I have, everything is new, you know, I got a brand new pussy. Like, I can't fuck this up again because I didn't learn about self-love, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's one of those things. You have to be very selective, because you know, spirit giveth, spirit taketh away, okay? And I want my pussy, okay? I done prayed, I done cried for my new pussy, okay, for too long, okay? And I'm not fucking it up right now, okay? So one thing that you have to do, you have to really reserve your energy sexually by using that healing crystal. What you can do with that black tourmaline is don't keep it inside you. You know what I'm saying? Don't keep it inside you, but as you're laying back in meditation, you can insert it inside you. Play the positive aura cleanse, or like a cleansing music. What's it called? The marimbas. I think that's what it's called. The ding 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 ones. I don't know, but I don't remember the name. But playing music like that, you give a place for the negative energy to channel into. So it's channeling all of the negativity from your crown down into that black tourmaline dildo. Okay, and I'll post the link to the little massage wands when I find it. I have to just scroll back in my Amazon shopping list, but highly recommend. You know, it's small enough to get the job done. Okay, it's not like it don't have veins on it and shit, you nasties. Okay, it's just literally a little massage wand. Okay, so when you put it inside of you and it collects all of that negative energy, it's literally sucking it out of you. Okay, so as it's inside of your vagina, you command it to suck that disease right up out you. Okay, and then you're clear and you're ready to go and you're ready to keep healing and you're ready to encourage more self-love, because I feel like sometimes we fumble when we meet people that we're sexually attracted to, so that might cause us to backtrack into things that we don't want to do, which is, you know, get another disease. So when we are entering new, we got a new pussy, okay, be very, very selective on who you share your energy with, especially your sexual energy. Because as many times as we have encountered partners and they've said that, you know, they're not having sex with anybody, you know, we find out 5 months later that they're fucking everybody. You know what I'm saying? So, like, be protective of who you select, okay? And be very energetically cautious of who you invite into your pussy space, okay? So if you're trying to fuck a nigga, okay, who's just on the streets all day selling drugs, okay, it's probably not the best idea, okay? It's probably not. Please don't do it to your pussy, okay? Hold it out. I don't care how cute he is, baby. Hold it out, okay? If you got a picture of him and rub one out, baby, do it, okay? But that energy, it transfers, okay? As much as we can cleanse it out, you know, we don't, like, why would you cause more trauma in your pussy to cleanse out? You know what I'm saying? So you have to get the energy that you want in your vagina. And sometimes it's just with us, you know, until we find that energy that we, like, are cohesive with and everything just flows perfectly and everything is beautiful. I would say no sexual partners, especially while you're on the healing journey. And that's the thing, like, anybody you're having sex with, when you tell them, you know, you're trying to not have sex because you're healing, if they don't fucking understand that shit, bitch, leave that nigga right where they're at. Leave them right where the fuck they're at, because they don't need to be around you anyway. Because, yeah, no, you can't do that. So one thing I want to say, I want to talk about soul ties, okay? Because sometimes we have soul ties from rape, sometimes we have soul ties from our boyfriends, sometimes we have soul ties from molestation, and we can feel them energetically, but we don't notice that it is a blockage, okay? So with soul ties, every sexual interaction is an energetic exchange in both ways. That's why I said with the succubus video, sex is a two-way street, and it always has been, you know? So things from this side can go over here, things can go over here. So what you want to do is pick someone who is in, like, a healing energy to exchange with, you know, someone that you trust. That's a better route to go than to just fuck a cute hood nigga, okay? Because with soul ties, it's not like permanent, you know, you can get rid of soul ties, but it's like, why do more work? You know what I'm saying? Especially while you're on a healing journey. Why do more work when you don't need to, when you can fuck yourself, okay? When you can fuck yourself just fine, okay? So with soul ties, every sexual exchange creates them, with a condom or without it. It creates a soul tie. And with these things, there are certain energies, like I said, succubus energies and things like that, that can use that to manipulate you. So if you're having sex with somebody and you're always fucking confused, you love them and then you hate them, then you you just keep bouncing up and down with all of this different energy. That person that you had sex with has a lot of energy, a lot of pussy on them, okay? That nigga got a lot of pussy on him, okay? Too much for your mind and your body to handle. So like these certain things, these are signals that our pussy is trying to let us know. These are signals that our body is trying to let us know. And it's things that we need to pay attention to, you know? Like after you have a sexual exchange with someone, you shouldn't be confused and upset and enraged and all this. Like you shouldn't, listen, good dick should bring you peace all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, you shouldn't be getting dick and get a headache. Because sometimes all these niggas can offer you is hard dick and a headache, okay? And so you gotta be real selective of the pussy, okay? Especially the new pussy, all right? So when you are trying to get rid of a soul tie, it is, I'm gonna say this, it's definitely it's easier said than done, okay? Because with soul ties come emotional blockages. With the emotional blockages, you have the strings of feelings, you know, and sometimes it can get very tangled, the webs. So you have to really unwind, step back, unwind them all, undo them, and really release them. I feel like the biggest thing is the release of that energy. And sometimes it takes more than a couple times, more than a couple times of the the process of using the black tourmaline and things like that. But sometimes we can kickstart it by visualization. So I have always been a big visualization person, because that is basically the source of a lot of magic, is visualization. Because if you don't have an imagination, it's hard for you to see futures, you know what I'm saying? So if you can imagine yourself literally just dissolving that person from your body, like if you think of your pussy, right, and you think of little strings of people that it's connected to, if you just visualize them literally dissolving away, that, and pair it with the black tourmaline and everything, with the music and everything, it makes it easier to let those niggas go, okay? Because sometimes we're caught up on niggas and we don't even know why, and it's because he's out here banging 45 bitches in a minute, okay? Getting us confused, thinking we love them, hate them, okay? And it's all because of that sexual exchange that you had, okay? Sexual energy is a very powerful thing, and it is very, very, very like you shouldn't just fuck with it, you shouldn't just fuck anybody, okay? So like I was getting into, do you love this nigga or do you need a Yoni steam? Most likely you just need a Yoni steam, okay? And it's really that simple. Because when we cleanse our pussy out, okay, we are removing that energy, okay? When we command it to be removed, it's removed. And the thing about Yoni steams, in mine, I have Canadula, and Canadula, I didn't say this in my last video, but Canadula is very good for removing herpes, and I think it's 1 and 2. Like I said, I smoked mine with cornflower petals, and I put it in my Yoni steam, so it was like a consistent thing. Like I would smoke it and then Yoni steam. So there are certain herbs that promote removing diseases, and it promotes release of energetic blockages. So with lavender, honestly, one of my biggest go-tos in Yoni steams, because it brings the peace. You know, lavender really brings peace to your pussy, okay? And I love the smell of it. I've always loved lavender in my baths, and I feel like that energy is exactly what your pussy needs. Your pussy needs to know it is protected, it is loved, and you're sorry for everything that you put it through. You know, because we are ultimately the source of our own pain, and we have to come to terms with that until we can start healing. You know, we have to take responsibility for that. Of course, you know, the partner that we had, someone betrayed them, and you know, sometimes they're in that energy of betrayal and just keep doing it over and over again, so we just get caught in the mix, you know. But we can't I'm not saying forgive them depending on the situation, because I know everybody has different reasons why these things happen to them. But what I'm saying is release that energy, okay? Because you don't have to carry him with you, okay? You don't have to carry her with you. You can release it all, and you can still be in that healing energy. You know what I'm saying? I feel like for men especially, because a lot of men don't know about cleansing. A lot of hood niggas don't cleanse. It's okay. Hood niggas do not cleanse. All right. They smoke and they work. Okay. So when you are in this cleansing energy and you're trying to really get that just heaviness just fucking off of you, Yoni steam, or you could Yoni steam or a dick steam, okay? Just put that thing over a pot, okay? And speak life into it. I'm trying to tell you, it may sound corny, but baby, it's gonna help. Do a dick steam. I don't know what that will look like, but I'm sure it'll work though. So I'm gonna pull a couple cards just to get some more messages for us. But I feel like for many people can have a side of like relief, because you know, when you've been taking like your medication for like 10 years for this thing, every time you take it, you take on that energy. You command that disease. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying don't take your medicine. You know, I would never say don't take what the doctor prescribed you. I will suggest that there are alternatives to healing that energy, so you don't have to take what the doctor prescribes you. But a lot of people confirm the disease by taking the medication, because you wake up, you're sad because you know you gotta take this, and then you're sad again because you know you gotta keep it, and then that sadness rolls over into you being depressed. Now you gotta take something for depression, and now your depression pills, okay, causing your anxiety. Then you gotta take anxiety pills, and then it's just a web of pills, when the problem is right there. You know, the problem is the emotional blockage that started it all, you know. And when you go back, it's gonna be difficult, you know. That's why a lot of people don't heal, because you have to feel everything, okay? And you can't feel and blame. You have to feel and take accountability, and a lot of people are not ready for that, and that's okay. I could take my accountability, okay? I met that nigga on the train, okay? Thought a nigga that I just met was gonna love me. God damn. God fucking damn, okay? But I was young and dumb, so I forgive myself, okay? And I was going to, like, literally just hopped out of being abused, so I really do not blame myself, you know? So one thing you want to do is learn forgiveness, and you know, just apologize to your pussy, you know, because we put our pussies through so much sometimes, and we really don't have to, you know. Society sort of tries to make us think that being overtly sexual is like the new wave, the new thing, okay? It's really not. I honestly can say that the overtly sexual nature that they're trying to push on us is a plot that is definitely going to cause more harm than good, you know? Like, it's a reason why Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B are number one, you know what I'm saying? And not Ari Lennox, when Ari Lennox music slaps every fucking time, okay? It's a reason why. And we all have choices, and we all make those choices, you know? So we have to be very, very careful of the energies that we choose to entertain. We have to forgive ourselves, yes. And that's the thing, because a lot of people are not ready to forgive themselves, because that takes having to be accountable, you know? It's so easy to blame people, you know? That's why people don't heal. It's because everybody's blaming everybody, okay? This bitch did this, this bitch said this, but it's you. It's you. You know? But like I said, everybody heals at their own time, and it heals at their own pace. But when you are like really ready, Spirit's gonna take you to the motherfucking moon, okay? So we have harvest right here. And I feel like this harvest and this celebration is honestly a new energy of the world, you know, not of the world, but a new energy of your life, okay? Your world, I should have said. But I feel like for this energy, this celebration, this is a new way of thinking, a new way of living, a new way of life, you know, because we've been speaking our own destruction to our bodies for so long. And a lot of us don't know that we have the choice to choose life. You know, we can choose life, and we can pour life into our pussy. We can pour life into from our crown down, okay? And we have to stop getting stuck in this mindset of like this woe is me, the world is against me. Because I'm trying to tell you, the world is more on your side than you realize. Once you heal your mind, you'll see that you were always your enemy. You were always your enemy. And a lot of people are their own enemy because they don't have that self-love. Because of, you know, childhood circumstances and things like that, neglectful parents and things of that nature, which is, again, it's not your parents' fault, although they are accountable. They were only doing what the best that they could, given their own personal circumstances, given their own level of healing, and given their own level of understanding the world around them and the people around them, you know? Because sometimes, you know, we blame the mother for the father molesting the child. But when you're a mother that's you know, been molested yourself, you know, you meet with this partner and you don't see, you know what I'm saying? It's not always a blame game for things that have happened, you know what I'm saying? It's accountability for all of the adults in the room, of fucking course, because children need to be protected at all times. Like I said before, the closest thing to God is the child. As soon as that baby comes out, that's the closest thing to God. No longer the pregnant woman, is the child. And it is our responsibilities to heal ourselves for our fucking children and for our children's children. It is our job. No white man is gonna fucking heal you, okay? Like, I'm so sick of y'all blaming white people for your problems. Like, slavery, I get it, you know? But what y'all don't understand about the real slavery is that we did it to ourselves, okay? The natives turned on each other, okay? They all turned on each other for the sake of the new American pie that was promised them. And then when they got cut out the deal, they were slaves just like everybody else, okay? And then that's when, you know, all this stuff happened. So we gotta really stop blaming white people for your life being shit, because it's you know? And it's like, we gotta hold the reins on every fucking piece of our lives, every piece of it. You know, from the environment that we're in to the language that we speak to ourselves, that's all us. That's what we decided to take in and accept in our life. And as soon as you stop accepting that, and you accept yourself, and you accept your healing, and you accept positive energy into your life, the whole shit shifts. Everything shifts. This fertile water right here is definitely giving me Yemaya energy, okay, and Oshun energy. I'm just saying. With this, I feel like it's like a flow of ease, honestly, because with the ancestors, baby, we really don't have nothing to worry about. You know, we have all this stress and anxiety and worry and doubt and things like that, these human things, but our spirit team is just looking at us like, does she know we're here? Does she know? Does she know that we've been on her side this whole time? You know, like our biggest enemies is ourselves. You know, we are our biggest fucking enemies, and we don't hold ourselves accountable. We love to blame other people, but we are our own destruction. So when you're speaking life into your pussy, speak it to your pussy. Like, speak it every morning to your pussy. Give it life. Do not give it death. Even if you have to take a medication, give it life. Say, I have to take this right now, but I am healing, so I don't have to take this anymore. Okay? Like, just speak real life into it, you know? Go off the script, okay? Speak life into yourself. So I am going to close this off, and I hope you enjoyed this live, because I will be back on tomorrow just to go a little bit deeper into the healing process, and I will talk to you later. Bye.